I have been a fan of Luke's Garage Gym for quite some time, but recently I've really been impressed with the way that he has battled back from divorce. Typically, divorces can be mentally, physically, and financially soul-crushing. To see him battle back and be successful at it in such a short period of time makes me want to know what's his secret, what's in the water, and how he does it. So we have Luke from Luke's Garage Gym, and we got some serious hard-hitting questions. Guess what? There's not any questions about his favorite barbell. Luke, thank you for joining today's 5-question interview. I know most people wouldn't want to do this video because we've got only hard questions on here. There's no powder puff or fluff questions. How are you doing? What's new in the garage gym over there in Luke's home?
I'm good, man. I tell you what, it's been a grind. It's been taking forever to get this gym done. Put in probably about 70 hours into the gym to get this thing, 2.5 car garage. And I know a lot of people out there always like, Luke, why are you parking your car in the garage? Guess what? Not anymore, baby. So we got the whole setup here. It's not done because the home gym's never done, but I am completely blown away by the fact that I have this big space.
You better buckle up, Buttercup. We are going to dive into some stuff. So let's start off with the hardest question right off the top. Okay. Why did you get divorced? Now, I'm not telling you to assign blame, even though we probably know it's her fault, but in seriousness, a lot of people obviously want to know, how does a divorce happen, especially, for someone who has it together, a young individual, young couple, what, did you see it coming or did it just kind of blindside you?
Sometimes people aren't compatible and life doesn't work out the way you want it to. And, we're young and things aren't compatible the way you want it to be. It's better to part ways when you're young or wait 10 years when you're 40 and now you got to start over at 40. So I have no regrets on the relationship, but it just didn't work out, and that's okay. I'm doing better than I ever have. I picked myself up fast, bought a house, got the gym ready, and I got my life back together, man. I didn't let it bring me down.
Normally, when people get divorced, they are, emotionally, physically, and frankly, financially just like out of it for years sometimes. You moved into a friend's place temporarily, but how the heck did you move all of your home gym gear? I know that's probably one of the biggest fears that many people with a home gym have is like, if I move, even on good terms, how is this going to move with me? Because this stuff ain't like.
I have good friends out there because I literally had to find a way to get my gym somewhere because at first I was going to get a storage shed, to put it all in a shed and live with my parents. They didn't have any room, but my buddy coincidentally had a room and half his garage wasn't used. So we got a truck, put it all in the truck. I had about 5 guys put in that truck, drove it to his house. And then that same day we set it up. And if I didn't have my friends, I wouldn't honestly, I don't know where I'd be if I didn't have that situation happen. I still might be at my parents.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think anyone would blame you for kind of moving back and trying to work on your nest egg, to try to recoup. And this kind of leads into my next question. Most people getting divorced, they take a huge financial hit, just huge. Obviously, you got booted from the house you were paying for. And sometimes it just takes like almost sometimes decades and reasonably so. I mean, again, it's a financial incursion on your well-being and your finances. How did you recover in order to buy the house that you're sitting in right now in such a short period of time? I mean, interest rates are high, houses aren't cheap, and clearly neither is divorce either.
Well, A, we didn't have kids, so I really helped. B, we were really good about saving money as school teachers. I know if you ever look this up, school teachers are like top 5 in best ways of saving money because you don't make a lot of money, so you have to find ways to save money. So I've always been good about saving money, and I actually have 3 income sources now. I deliver pizzas. I do that twice a week. I teach, and then I do the home gym stuff on the side, which we all know there's not a ton of money in that, but it's something. And before I even was dating, the ex, I had a lot of money saved. So that honestly helped me out. And she was also very good at saving. So I was fortunate enough to get this house for a good deal.
It sounds like you're a hard worker. Most people don't want to work one job, you're working 3. I need to give all of you a massive thank you. You've been using my affiliate links, which are in the description of today's video. When you use those links, it supports the channel, it supports my ice addiction, and those proceeds do go back into future videos. When you use those links, let me know so that I can send you a small token of my appreciation. So let's go right into the next question. Your garage gym, 2.5 car garage, it's massive, okay? You gave us a tour, and I'll link that in the description recently, and it just looks so massive. But when I look at it, it already looks cramped. What items do you currently have up for sale on Facebook Marketplace? And as you review more and more equipment, do you have any plans, aside from selling stuff, to deal with the overflow?
First of all, I have 3 squat racks. Who needs 3 squat racks? Nobody. But you know the name of the game, reviewing stuff. Well, I have Major Ludi Fitness squat rack, Titan Fitness squat rack, and you reviewed the whole fit rack with the cable crossover, which that takes up. Honestly, getting rid of that, that's 120 inches of square foot you can get rid of by getting rid of that. Honestly, man, for now, I'm just going to use all of it for a few months just to tinker around with what I like. And then from there, sell it. I'll be honest, I've only sold a couple pieces of equipment on Facebook. I got rid of my trap bar. I think it was terrible. I got rid of the dip bar. It was terrible. And a bench.
And you got 3 squat racks, but do you even squat? I mean, that's another question I think we should be asking. Oh! For content creators in general, whether it's YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, trolls and haters are a necessary evil. It's very much like, you go into the pool, you're going to get wet, right? What do you say to trolls that often kind of float into your comments and ask that if you even lift, bro?
I just comically just ignore it because I've been working out for 17 years. If I don't look like I lift, then I don't know. I just laugh because they're just trying to get under your skin. It's like a middle school bully. As a teacher in 6th grade, I deal with that crap all the time. I just laugh and shake it off because I'm like, you know what? I worked my tail off for 17 years not to deal with some freaking internet troll sits behind the screen. It's probably 350 pounds and is self-conscious of himself. So you know what? I'm happy where I'm at.
All right. So we've got some bonus questions here because I want to make sure that we hit all of the hard-hitting questions. So, as a content creator myself, my biggest goal is to improve, but I love to pick the brains of other content creators. How are you currently working to improve your content? Like, what are you actively doing so that your next video is going to be better than your last video?
I don't know if anyone noticed, I'm starting to do more like the B-roll action, where you're doing more like putting the equipment in action, because I know in past videos, I kind of just stand there and just talk about the piece of equipment. I'm not using it enough. So I've been trying to add that more. I've been trying to cut down on how long my videos are. I don't know if anyone notices, my videos used to be like 12 to 15 minutes. Now it's like 8 to even less than 5. It's 2 huge things I'm trying to do. And, trying to avoid saying the same word all the time. I say guys all the time. I'm like, oh my God. Said that like 70 times. Trying to not do repetitive stuff, but it's hard. Going in front of the camera, you don't realize, like, as us, we edit it, we see it, like, why am I doing that? But a lot of people out there probably don't even notice it.
Now we know Gluck, great channel. He was begging to be interviewed by me, so I threw him a bone and did. He recently went full time, and I think for many people who do YouTube, that tends to be like the pie in the sky goal. Is that something that you can see yourself doing in the future, or is that more of like it's really kind of too far away to think about at this point?
It's probably too far away. I just got my first YouTube check for $110, and I thought I was the coolest person on earth, and that took 2 years. So it's not even close to on my mind. I'm just doing it as a hobby.
Oftentimes people will wait until New Year's to do their resolutions. New Year's is about 5 months away, right? Where are you going to be on the YouTube channel in 5 months? What can we expect in 5 months? What are the numbers you're targeting? What are your goals? Are you going to look like you lift, or are you still going to be getting those haters comments?
Well, hopefully no more haters comments. If I can be at a little over 2,000 subs by then, I'll take that as a win. I've always wanted to try and get 1,000 views per video. Almost 1,000 views per video and 2,000 subs. Honestly, I'll be happy. We all know YouTube can be a slow grind. Supposedly it's really slow in the summer, but me and you, we need to stop, baby.
All right, Luke, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Don't waste it. Let people know why they need to subscribe to you rather than my channel or like Coop, Gluck, and all the other home gym aficionados.
Super into fitness and been working out for 17 years. Obviously, getting this big space, a lot of people are like, whoa, wow, I want to have something like Luke. Well, I've always been the kind of guy who tries to show you guys equipment that's more budget and, try to be honest if it's right for you or not. I don't have the charisma like No Fades or Gluck, but I will say I put my heart and soul into my videos. I truly am trying my best to show you guys what's right for your home gym.
If you want to see more epic interviews, then check out this video. And now we are officially best friends, like internet trolls and living in their mom's basement. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, and as usual, don't save anything for the trip back.